The past few years, we've developed relationships with these patients, got to know them on a first name basis, and being able to connect to those patients, not only beneficial for us students, where we're able to learn about the hardships and the obstacles of so many individuals that we live in this community with, but it allows the patients to feel a sense of compassion and that someone is there for them to take care, making this care feel very personal, very relatable, very sincere. And for those reasons, RFC is one of the greatest accomplishments this community has been able to pull off. Because it's not only an area where people come for care, but it's a place where people come to feel safe and feel a community with it.
And so RFC to me is a way that we can reallocate resources that already exist in our communities, in our schools, to do more with less. Obviously we have a lot of students, a lot of young, bright, willing minds that are willing to help our community, and we have people that are willing to teach. And so I think it's a way that we can all come together and pool our knowledge and our resources and our manpower to benefit people who need it the most.
To me, Riverside Free Clinic is a wonderful learning opportunity where we get to serve those underserved individuals in our community who really need it most.
So in Riverside County, there's definitely a lack of psychiatrists and mental health care, and the most beautiful thing about this clinic is that they're providing the bridge between helping those who are underserved access those resources.
For me, RFC means giving back to the community, being able to, we obtain a skill in school and then we can put it into practice here with our patients. We get to see them evolve, we get to see them get better. They take our suggestions, our nursing education into action, and we see them when they come back getting better. And
I feel like RFC is really important for several communities around this area too, because there are some people who don't have access to health care, and sometimes co-pays may be higher than expected, and RFC is a great resource for the community around us to provide that medical services, dental, psych.
Clinic has impacted me significantly. Clinic has been such an amazing experience, as it's truly challenged me to be a leader as well as to be more empathetic, to be a compassionate member within the community, and to sort of do what I've learned in the classroom as well as do what I've been so fortunate about, and to pass on that over to those less fortunate and being able to help them and make a positive impact in their life.
The beneficence that RFC is bringing to the community is really important, as well as bringing awareness, because I think people start to recognize that clinics are necessary because it's all-inclusive and involves so many different fields, and it's very integrative. So I think it just brings awareness to the lack of resources that we have in Riverside and San Bernardino County.
So this was really one of my first opportunities to be a student leader and to work on my own personal leadership skills, and I think that there has been a huge jump in my own personal growth when it comes to that, given this opportunity. Not only just to learn how to delegate and things like that, but basically learning how to run your own clinic and having the freedom to be able to address any problems that come up.
I think one of the other reasons that RFC is so important is because a lot of what we're doing is also destigmatizing like healthcare, seeking treatment. We have psychiatric services, we have counseling services. These types of issues, and even getting healthcare in general, is something that people might not want to seek out because of cultural or social factors.
I'd say my most significant moment at RFC was being able to interact with one of the patients who was just finally able to get back onto her feet. She was struggling financially and not able to find work, and RFC provided her with all the necessary means to get that job and get her life back together.
The support, from meeting all of you guys, it's because every time I come like once a month, I meet a lot of medical students, and they've all been real positive and helpful. So that I always look forward to that. And then you guys all being students, and then meet turning it around. My diabetes has been good because I feel that I'm able to contribute and help, you know, you guys also, you know.
And I've seen like myself grow along with like fellow officers here, and it's really nice just to see the growth, the patients here, everyone's family.
Finding out how many patients we have that are not homeless or indigent, how many of our patients even have health insurance, but they can't get to their doctor's office during their hours because they work and can't get off work to go, or patients that have insurance and maybe could get to their doctor but they can't even afford the copay, or they can't afford the copay for their medications or whatever it may be. So I think, again, it's kind of that idea of a safety net for patients in the community, and it's someplace they know that they can come and we're never going to ask them for money.
RC was the first place that I came to see a dentist or like help shadow a dentist, and honestly the work that they do here made me fall in love with it. Like I knew, like as soon as the first day I came in, like I knew that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
I thank you because you've been part of my education, you've helped me learn to be a better doctor, and I think you've made this community a better place for the people that live in it. So once again, thank you very much.
I want to thank you for all your support. The clinic has been running for a really long time because of your support. However, you know, the clinic still requires a lot of money to run. All of our services are free, and to continue to be free, we need donations.
At RFC, we think very, very hard about how to best allocate the very limited resources that we have. So I hope you know that your donations and your monetary resources are going to good use, and we are doing our best to provide the best care possible with what we have given. So thank you for making RFC possible.
I've been able to benefit from it, and I thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, donors.
Thank you, RFC.
We wouldn't have clinic without you.
Thank you, RC.
Thank you, RFC.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I hope you had a good night.